welcome to this video about roundabouts and forward planning, really. Looking at signs, looking at white paint on the roads, listening to the verbals that examiners give us, and with all of those clues working out where we need to be. So rather than me telling you where I'm going to go, have a little look and see if you can look and guess where it is I'm going to be going. So see that arrow there? Well, there's two, either straight over than that one or over to the right. So this is 4 lanes on the approach, roundabout, Peterborough, and I could be going straight over here, or I could even be going to the right. See the arrows? It's important you stay within your white lines. So that's just one way of doing that one, roundabout. And off a dual carriageway. Left hand lane of 2. See that sign there for the roundabout? See those lanes there? It splits into 3. That sign there showed me that it splits into 3 lanes. Dotted white lines, get in your lane. Okay, that's fair enough. That's Boongate roundabout from off the dual carriageway. This is Boongate roundabout from Showcase. There's that sign. So 2 forward facing arrows there on the approach, so I'm expecting the exit at 12 o'clock to have two lanes on the exit, but this is the important bit. You see the little right arrow there? It's telling me that I can be in this lane, and that was right only, so you move over. Yeah, there's only going to be 1 exit lane there. That's fair enough. So you've got to keep your eyes on the arrows, haven't you? That's the key message to give you there. Keep your eyes on the arrows. Coming into, this is roundabout again from the dual carriageway, 40s. So yeah, be careful of speed with this. Let's get your speed correct. Now 4 lanes. Okay, so we're in the 3rd lane of 4. Look at the arrows. I could be going left, I could be going straight over. Going left, I'd have expected a signal by then. It wasn't, so I'm going straight over. Now it's important that I do actually just stay in lane here and not drift over to the right to my exit. See how? Yeah. There we go. This is half the problem. You see, if you're looking at other people, they may not be doing these very well. You see, especially when they're in front of you. So you've got to be a little bit wary of that. You concentrate on what you're doing, and you know, examiners will be looking at your position, not anybody else's. So matey boy's gone off to the first exit left, and it looks like we're going straight over. Taking that left hand lane. Yeah. No need for signals here, because look, the white lines are taking us out. Okay, fair enough. Where we are here, but we're buzzing along here behind a lorry. 2-second gaps and in the drive, 4 seconds in the wet. 300 yard markers. There's obviously an exit coming up. Oh, okay, it's the stand ground one. Yeah, this is a bit of a cheeky one, but it might be worth your while just freezing this when you look at when we see the sign coming up in a second, because we're actually coming in at 3 o'clock according to this sign. This sign there. We're coming in at 3 o'clock rather than 6 o'clock. Conventionally it's 6 o'clock. Now we're in the left hand lane. Two things to do here. One is to notice the giveways there, because there are vehicles, potentially vehicles coming from our right shoulder, over our right shoulder here. Got to be careful here. Yeah, see that? And then we've got to pick which lane that we're actually after. Okay, fair enough. So that's straight over, yeah? 3 lanes, and we took the middle one. You've got to use the full width of the roundabout there, because you could have a vehicle turning right. So now this is it from the other angle, opposite angle. This will show you actually what I was just talking about, because there's traffic. We just came out of the junction on the right there. You see that junction there? That's where where those 2 cars are. That's where we just came out of. And the next shot you're going to see, we're over on the left. That's where we came out from, over on the left there. Just gives you sort of an opportunity to see how that actually looks from different angles. Bit of a cheeky one. Got to be careful. On the one hand, you can get all thinking about roundabouts, but actually you've got to get the basics done of giving way as and when needed, really. Dual carriageway. Where are we? Coming down onto Boongate from the other end of the dual carriageway. Now, yeah, look at your signs. Freeze it if you need to look at them. Lots of options, lots of different exits, lots of names, because the examiners might use names. You've got to be able to spot those names. You've got to be driving slow enough so you can actually read those names. It is slightly, these days we're all using sat navs. They are talking about changing the driving test to include a bit of sat nav, because that's what we'd do if we were in unfamiliar roads or territory. That's what we'd do. We use sat navs. So, but anyway, as it stands at the moment, this is what we've got to do. Be able to, because they might say Perkins Engines there. If you rewind that and have a look at the signs, you'll know what I mean about getting in the correct lane. This is the Perkins Engines lane. That was the right one, in the middle there, as on the approach, even though it was to the right. Coming to another one. Let's have a look. Oh right, this is this one again. Yeah, I mean, it is worth seeing this one again, because it goes against convention really, because you're coming in at 3 o'clock, so the options on the roundabout are actually as per 3 o'clock, not 6 o'clock. But look at that, B1091, so that's twice it's told you there that this is the lane for the B1091, and B1091 is actually 3rd exit on the right. But look, this is what I mean, you've got to do one thing at a time. You can't just keep going there, you've got to be prepared to give. Oh, there you go. And then B1091 is 3rd exit on the right on this occasion. So previously we went straight over towards stand ground in the middle lane, but this time we're going to go right. So yeah, you got to watch these. Well, this is over in stand ground, by the way. Anyone from Peterborough watching? So what we got here? Dual carriageway, 100-yard marker, city centre. Okay, so it looks. Let's have a look. So we appear to be over on the right. Did you see that? We didn't just switch lanes. We came off the dual carriageway in the right hand lane. Okay, it's the same. See the signs? Down. There we go. Look, last exit. Whenever you see that right arrow, that means it's the last exit that's available to you. See over there on the left, look, that arrow there, that's the first exit only. So do pay attention to those arrows, because they will give you they're very important assistance to tell you which lane to get in for whichever exit you need. And this is the forward planning that I'm talking about. Once you have identified where it is you want to be going and looked at the options and seen the exits, then you then need to plan for it. This is the whole point of this video, planning for specific exits. Really important. showcase. It looks like Boongate Roundabout again from the showcase. Got to be ever so careful on this particular roundabout because it's so busy. Very fast moving traffic. Don't go unless you're absolutely sure you should. Now you could be going straight over, could go on left. Okay, but look at both lanes have got straight over forward facing arrows, so be careful here. You've got to pay attention to your lane position. Yeah, there we go. That was important to stay over on the left there. Don't just go for your exit, don't drift over. Now where's this one then? Okay, this is where we split up into 3, so this is Churchgate Roundabout. Now, okay, so we're staying in this lane. Now remember, this is the lane for intermediate, in other words, not the first exit left and not the last exit right, the stuff in between. So before we did second exit on the left, didn't we? Yeah, there it is. There's second exit on the left. Okay then, so that is perfectly... Oh, here we go. Where's this one? This is coming up from the same roundabout actually, just from a different way. Now that was the middle lane as well. Now look, that one's first exit left. That one's second exit. Yeah. There we go. There we go. That's all legit stuff. Yeah. It's all legit. So yeah, you're sort of, if it's not the first exit left and it's not the last exit right, if there's something in between, then often you'll find that middle lane will be good for you. But you've got to just make sure with your arrows. That's the important thing I want to get over to you on this one. So this is coming from city centre towards Fengate. This is the Boongate Roundabout. Now this time we're over here. Could be doing what Matey Boy's doing, coming off left, could be going straight. Oh, okay. Now, yeah, you see that right arrow there on the right hand lane? So I wouldn't be expecting us to be going all the way around the roundabout, you know, turning right. Because if we were, I would be expecting us to be over in that lane. Yeah, so we're taking that one. So that ended up being the third exit on the right on that one. Even though we were in the left hand lane, you know, this is the point really. It's you got to keep your brain. Oh, this is the same one. From Churchgate, this is Churchgate Roundabout. We're in the right hand lane, so we're certainly not taking the first exit left, and we're staying here, staying put. Doesn't help that there isn't white lines on these roundabouts though. Really doesn't help. Oh, so we haven't taken 2, we're taking 3? Yeah, 3. Yeah, it doesn't help, does it? Because there's what, 3 lanes on that roundabout. So this is it again from the other angle. Now a minute ago we were in the middle lane. Let's see where we're going. 3 lanes. Look at that. Look. So you see that arrow? That means we're taking the last exit, doesn't it? Last exit. So you hopefully you'd have looked at your exits on the roundabout sign and looked at your arrows. And then you'll be able to count these off, you see. You'll be able to know which one is yours, because you then need to know, look, mirrors, signal position, over we go. So it's all about connecting up those things, the verbals from the examiner, the sign, and then the white paint, and then counting them off. This looks like we're coming down onto Boongate. Yeah, so I'm obviously giving you all the different options here, look. All the different ways that these can be done. Yeah, so see the right arrows there, so going round the roundabout. Take that exit. Yeah, that's all fair enough as well. So you're seeing all of these roundabouts from different approaches. That's what's going on here, and you're noticing that sometimes the white paint is good, sometimes not so good. You can't see it. The arrows are sometimes too close to the roundabouts and not far away, so you can't. Sometimes the trees are, you know, blocking the signs, and the bushes and stuff. So it's hardly ideal. I'm not pretending it's a brilliant setup, but it is what it is, I suppose. This time we are taking that one, and we are taking first exit left. So yeah, we've done all three. See those lanes there? We've done all three lanes now. This is heading towards that same staying around roundabout from a different approach, and look at your white arrows. So left hand lane is for first exit left only, so we could be going straight over. Second exit, we could be going third exit right. So there are only 2 lanes on the approach, and the left hand lane was first exit left only. Come down to this one, yeah, London A1. A little bit tricky here because we're taking the second exit left. So it's looking into the new road, looking where you're intending to go, and looking to the new road, looking for signs. Where should I be? Where should I be? There's actually 2 lanes on the exit. We actually need to be in this lane. See that sign on the left? So that's saying London A1. So we need to be in this lane for London A1. So it really pays to keep your eyes peeled when you're and look into your new road and see where you should be going. Now here we go. We're coming off the dual carriageway. Notice that, look, right hand lane. There's your sign. There's a couple more signs as well, look, telling you about lanes. That's good. So that left hand lane, these cars in the left hand lane, look, they're only going left. If you didn't spot that, just rewind that and have a look at those 2 white signs. Left hand lane is first exit left only, but not true with this one here. We've got we can be going straight over, we could be going round the roundabout. Let's have a look. Pay attention to the white paint on the actual, see the white paint on the right there, look, it's just making us come away from the roundabout there. Did you notice that? Now we find ourselves in the middle lane here, and we just stay where we are. So we were going around there on that occasion, and then see all those arrows? 3 exit lanes, look. 1, 2, 3. 3 exit lanes. Yeah, that's a good example. So this is sort of coming Parkway, coming to city centre. You know, they might say so follow signs for city centre. So you saw that one there on the left, and then you come up to here and you're thinking, okay, right, I'm now on a slip road. Where am I going? And then that sign there is saying city centre this way, but you don't actually know. I mean, is there a white line in the middle? Oh, there's your sign there on the left, and actually, oh right, it's to the right. You know, it doesn't help if you're not familiar with the area and the signs are obscured like that. It doesn't really help our cause. There's actually 2 lanes on the approach there. You wouldn't believe it, but there's a sort of a dividing line. There wasn't a middle white line, but you know, there were 2 lanes on the approach to that roundabout. Not very helpful, to be honest. Here we go, coming off there. So this time we're in the incorrect lane for city centre. There's the sign. Now I realise, I check my mirrors, put the signal on, I go over. You know, that's, you know, if you're not familiar with where you're going, that's sometimes what we have to do, but you must make the observations beforehand. If it's not on, it's just not on, you can't move over. Let's have a look at this one. That sign there. So how does it split up as we get nearer? It looks like it goes into 3. So the right hand lane, see the right hand lane, the arrow, that's last exit right, isn't it? Now look at these 2. Oh, okay then. So it looks to me like second exit straight over. Now the arrows can change when you get on the roundabout. So see the right arrow on the right hand lane there, and then look at our arrows now. And what have we got? Yeah, little right arrow. So we do actually have options now. Not so for the vehicles on the left. They are definitely going to be coming off this next exit. But yeah, did you notice that it changed, didn't it, when you got on the roundabout? You could actually stay in this lane here and go around to the right. You know, we were going straight over. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for those little right arrows. This one, there we go again. Look at that, splits into 3. Okay, so left hand lane is first exit left only. Then we've got, oh look at that, the middle lane changed. Look, middle lane gave you the option of going left. Now let's have a look at these ones. 3, they're all going, yeah, we've had this, haven't we? We're going to go in the middle, yeah. Yeah, it just had this very similar, different approach, but same outcome. Look. Yeah, let's look. Thoughtwood, I think. Thoughtwood roundabout. So we're in the left-hand lane on the approach. Both arrows, both lanes are indicating straight over. So the 12 o'clock exit is going to have 2 exit lanes on it. I'm expecting. And is that still the case? Yeah. Ooh, that's now turned over to right, isn't it? Did you spot that right hand lane there? But there's 2 exit lanes on it. Oh, okay. So yeah, Thoughtwood, on the approach there was a blue sign that said you can be in the left hand lane to actually take the right hand exit. Very unconventional, very unusual, but it is true. Have a look at it again it's A47 Wisbeach, I think it says. Very unusual, that one, but just goes to show you how things can be very unorthodox, I suppose. Now we're coming off into the right hand lane. Okay then, so you'd be, if you wanted to go first exit left, you'd be over there on that left hand lane. Let's have a look at how this all develops. Turning right, fair enough. Hang around. Yep, it's all good. The arrows. So we've got options here. Still got options. Look, see the arrow? Still got options. We could either come off here or we could go round. Ah, we're coming off. Yeah, so a nice little left indicator to say that we're coming off there. So yeah, you notice these arrows? They're quite important, aren't they? Now let's have a look at this one. This is coming from the hospital approach. Into 2 initially. Arrow at the moment was just saying straight over, wasn't it? Straight over. Let's have a look. See what happens here. Ah, there you go. See that? There's your little right out. There you go again. Look. Yep. Follow it round. Yeah. Did you notice that? We didn't go over that white line. We followed it round. We knew we were in the right lane because the arrow was telling us we were. So you have to have faith in that. We're going to be exiting in lane 2. Look. 2, so we're exiting lane 2 on that one. Yeah, so cool, blimey, if you've got to keep your eyes peeled to see exactly what's happening and what all the options are. So anyway, coming off the dual carriageway, what we're doing, looks like the road's going down. Yeah, that's right. There's lots of accidents on this one here. I think it's because it's quite blind to the right. I think people tend to go when they haven't properly checked to the right there. It's fairly blind. Back up again, only to come down again. This is quite thin, isn't it? Look at that, quite thin there. And it's all going to sort of widen out as the options increase with the exits. Which exit do you want? Okay, look, see that? There we go. What a good example. Now then, this is a good one, because the blue car in the middle there is either going to take the first exit left, or they're going to be going straight over. They're not supposed to be coming round the roundabout like we are. It's not supposed to be coming round the roundabout. But just keep your eye on this white van here, because this van driver makes a mistake here. But look, what I want to show you is this: the vehicles to your left there, they're going to be going straight over. So look, we're following this round. Then when you can go over, see the van driver just sort of made a mistake. He's gone over to the right, and then but we're in the correct lane, and then he's realised his mistake. Look, and now he's come back over again. So it's not the end of the world really, but you do really want to be trying to get it right, doing the good observations, good forward planning. But yeah, you might want to rewind that one, have a little look at that again, because that's a good one. This is coming to the Morrison's roundabout from the city centre end. Now, we wouldn't do that for no reason. We've just popped ourselves over there on the right hand lane, so the little right arrow, so we could be going straight over 12 o'clock, you know, second exit straight over, but I rather it might be to do with all the traffic in the left hand lane, you see. Just depends what goes on here. No, we definitely are. See that? We definitely are going right. It's split into 3 lanes, and we're taking the arrow to the right there, so we are going over. What have we got in front of us now? We've got 3 lanes. Fair enough. See the arrow, so that's telling us we're in the correct lane. What we want to do, we've got to have a little bit of faith in the white paint here. Over there, we'll see what it's doing. It's kind of taking us out there. Did you notice that? For the exit that we want. So you've got to kind of go with it. You know, you've got to kind of have a bit of faith in the markings and go with it actually. But I mean, if there's anything, but no better example really of just how different, the variety of different roundabouts that you can get. And you know, it's all very well if you're very familiar with these, that's great. But if you're watching this from Lincoln or Grantham or Sleaford or Stamford and Spalding, this will be, you know, you'll be going, blimey, really? Because, you know, different parts of the UK have got different types of roundabouts. It is a fact. Just put off loads of people, hundreds of people from coming to Peterborough in their travels. We're going on this one, let's have a look. So we're in the right hand lane. Let's look at the arrows. What options have we got? Straight over, fair enough. And what arrow? Straight over, fair enough. Still looking. Remember, when you get on the roundabout, keep looking, because as you know, you've got what? You see that white paint on the right? Yeah, there you go. You've got to stay over there. Did you see that? And then a little right arrow there. Not very good paint, to be honest, but yeah. Did you see how it kind of pushed us out to this lane? And then there was a little right arrow. So not brilliant paint, I'm afraid, but you know, there we are. We do. I see this all over the place. Different places that I do this driving training. The white paint leaves a lot to be desired sometimes. 40s. This looks a little bit of. Blimey, that wasn't 40, was it? This looks a little bit like I roundabout again. And which one are we taking? Looks like we're going right at the roundabout. Are we settling for this one? Okay, so we haven't done this one, have we? So out of the 4 lanes, this is number 3. And it's, remember, on this one it's 2, 3 and 4 that you can actually go right. Always nice to steer clear of these lorries whenever they're turning, you know. Give them plenty of space and room to do whatever they're doing. And then have faith in yourself, because you've put yourself There we go, look. See that? Didn't need a signal on the exit there. Oh, blimey, how many times have we seen these countdowns? So 300-yard marker is the mirrors and the signal, because we're travelling at high speeds. We tend to do the braking on the slip road rather than on the dual carriageway, because that just makes people overtake us if we do it too soon on the dual carriageway. Now again, look, we've made a decision there, look. See that sign on the left there? Did you see that? Because look, you split into 3. That's what that sign just showed you. So if you regulate your speed, if you get your speed down to give your eyes a chance to check out the signs, then, you know, with the arrows as well, it gives you half a chance. If you bolt up to these things really fast, then you don't stand much of a chance, if I'm being honest. So 2 lanes on the exit on this one. And there we are in the right hand exit lane, because that's how we did that one on the approach, you know, that's the important thing. Now here we go, where are we going now? Oh okay, yeah, coming back into Boongate. Which one are we taking? See that little left arrow there? Yep. That's all good stuff. So, good old eye roundabout. Over towards the right lane at the moment. Might be good reason for that. Let's have a look. So arrows just showed us that we can be going around there to the right. See the little right arrow? Now this is going right on this one is quite odd, really. I'll show you why I'm saying that. Because if you look at the options here for going right, we only have the option of that lane there, look. And yet, you watch what happens here. As we go round, we've got to get ourselves right over there. That was quite a position over to the left on that one. This one again, let's have a look. Yep. Don't be influenced by vehicles and the speed they're travelling around you, you know. You've got to give yourself a chance to make sure your position's good. You really do, you know. Don't go with the flow of the traffic. See what I've done there? I've just positioned myself over in the middle, so I'm expecting now to be exiting that lane. Yeah, there we go. So I mean, don't rush with the other traffic. They might be doing it completely wrong, you know. That's one of the things to be really careful. Now let's have a look at this little sign. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 4 exits. The little gap. We're coming in at 6 o'clock, and the gap on the right, it tells people you can't go round the wrong way. It's for foreigners. You know, you can't go round to the right of the roundabout. But on this one, that's a conventional one. You're coming in at 6. But earlier on, I was showing you that the entry point was at 3 o'clock on the clock face. But this is at 6. So there was 4 exits there. Let's see where we're going. So we could, depends on what sort of lane we take on here, but let's have a look. Ah, yeah. So the blue car is going straight over, you see, whereas we are going right, I'm imagining. Yeah. And once that's it, you just stay there. Yeah, so that was a good example actually. The blue car's in front of us, the blue car went over straight over, and we went over to the right, but we were both in the same lane on the approach, so that was quite a good example. This one. Off the dual carriageway onto the slip road. What's your vision like? What speed, what braking, what gear? Look at the signs. Look at the arrows, if there are any. Think about your vision, what speed do you need to be. So many things to be thinking about, so many things to be thinking about. And if you're not familiar with these roads, then you've got to be paying attention to signs and the verbals of the examiner. They do give clues, you know, third exit to the right, second exit straight over, that kind of stuff. But if it's part of the independent drive section, then no, you won't get that. It's going to be look out for signs now for the A1, etc. So you've got to do a lot of hard work there. Sometimes the white paint is on the road for the A1, and sometimes it's just the signs. So did you see what happened there? We came off the dual carriageway in the right hand lane. Splits into three again. How many times have we seen that in this? Look at those arrows, look. How many times have we seen that? So here we go then, we're going round, aren't we? We are going round. We don't have an option. We certainly can't go straight over. We'd be in the wrong lane for going straight over. Let's have a look. Pay attention to the lanes. And have a little look. I want to show you this one. This is a good one. In front of the car, in front of us, in front of this car that's in front of us, see that white line? It's going to be pushing us out into the middle of the roundabout. But this car over on the left here is going to beeline, go straight for the exit. The cars to the left are supposed to be going straight, taking the next exit. They're supposed to be keeping over to the left, but you look what happens. Beelines, you see that? Supposed to be over there on the left of that white line. But anyway, let's concentrate on this, because this is what's important. See it? So you see the arrows there? So I'm now expecting two exit lanes on this exit, and I'm in the right hand lane of the exit. So I don't want to be drifting here, do I? I definitely don't want to be drifting around. I want to be paying attention. Oh, seems like we're in a race all of a sudden. Anyway, there we go. I mean, lots and lots to see there. If you want more of this stuff, I can give it to you. This is just for you Big Tom customers. But what I wanted to demonstrate is just literally the variety that there is, and how the roundabouts differ across the city, and indeed they will differ across the UK. So it's all very well being comfortable in a particular place, but you really, in my opinion, you really need to be getting some experience of driving in other places, so that you can see what other places are dealing with, and I would say that's a really good way to approach this, just so that you get comfortable and you don't suddenly come to Peterborough and think, blimey, what's all these multi-lane roundabouts about, and spiral roundabout, what's that all about? But anyway, it gives you a good taster, doesn't it? I hope that helps.